on the inside. I'm pregnant now. I'm going to get the room ready. I'm about to baptize now. Y'all ain't saying nothing. I'm 2 weeks pregnant, but I believe in down in 38 more months or weeks, in 38 weeks or soon, I'm going to see what's growing in me. I'm going to see what's going to change my life. I'm going to see what has altered my life. All this pain on the inside, I'm going to push it out, and I'm going to see something that's going to eradicate all the pain of my past. God has for me to make that rape feel like nothing. To make that rape feel like it never happened. What God has for me is going to wash away all of the pain, all of the weight, all of the years, all of the hurt, all of the lies, all of the discredit, all of the character assassination. Eyes have not seen, ears have not heard, neither has it entered into the heart of the things that God has prepared for them that love Him. Shout it, dance! I want you to take 2 steps forward with a beat. Ready? Advance! Tell your neighbors, I'm doing this now, take too long. Now, we're used to saying, I've been in the storm or the valley too long. I've been going through too long. I've been crying about tongues. Wait a minute. The Lord flipped it on me. He said, you've been on this mountain too long.
Thank you, Jesus.
And both extremes are bad. Now, He is the lily when you're in the valley. And when you're on the mountain, He's just king of the mountain. But when you're in both of those places, you're at an extreme. One in the valley, you call on Him for desperation, not faith. In the mountain, you don't call on Him at all. Because He's just chilling. So comfort and ease and blessings and 3 cars.
Come on now.
If you ain't careful, will have you in a place of doing nothing. God said He wants us to advance from a place of just doing
nothing. Yep.
You tithing, but that's your reasonable. You preaching, but that's your reasonable. You praising and dancing, but that's your
reasonable service.
I need you to stretch. Let me tell you what the Lord is showing you now. He's saying, see, and I'm going to let you know the secret, because He reveals secrets to His prophets. Could y'all take the secret? Can you keep the secret? Can you keep the secret? Yeah, here's the secret. He says, I want you to stretch out for what I've already given you. Shall reach. I'm not going to just give it to you. I'm going to hold it just beyond your reach, because I need you to stretch. I got to close with this. Let me put this in perspective. Back in our text in Deuteronomy 1, Moses spent to the people all the Lord had given them, and He had told them to command the people. Horeb was only supposed to be less than 2 weeks distance from Kadesh Barnea. Shout 11 days.
11 days.
Some of the things that God has for us was supposedly only to be a short duration between what He said and us seeing what He said.
Well. Yes.
Israel had 11 days journey.
Come on now.
This was to remind them that their own bad conduct had occasioned their tedious wandering. That they might the more readily understand the advantages of obedience. God says, now from here you got to go forward.
Absolutely.
I'm closing.
Come on, Bishop.
Though God brings his people into trouble and affliction, he knows when they have been tried long. I'm almost done. Just he knows how much I can bear. Talk to me. He knows that after a while God is going to, with a strong hand, yell out, enough! Just to drive the devil crazy, I got 7 minutes. Read them first 3 words, Deuteronomy 1:7 again. Read! When God commands us to go forward in our kingdom march, he sets a heavenly Canaan before us as encouragement. Talk to me here. I wish that the boys would give me Isaiah 43:15 through 19. 43:15 through 19. Shout advance. I'm gonna preach. I got to go now. I got to show you. Let me take my time because this right here gonna get all down. God says, the Most High says, I need you to stretch. You're too comfortable. And your comfortableness has caused disobedience.
Come on, Bishop.
You've taken my season of blessings as an opportunity to compromise. Y'all went to sleep on me. And what was an 11-day journey turned into 40 years of going in circles. I don't know about y'all, but I'm starting to accept that the things he said to me, I should have had them by. And I've been saying the devil, thusly discrediting my Father's ability to give to me what he has given me in the earth from a heavenly perspective. I said that the devil was greater than the promises of God. And the Lord said, ain't been the devil, son. He says, I had to afflict you from time to time because you've been on that mountain. Satisfied with the level of anointing because the people accept it. See, you're only going to go as far if you're people driven as the people will worship you. Hear what I say. So if people don't put a demand on your anointing, you ain't going to pray. But what if the Lord says, I got a greater realm and more people that you don't have to study. You don't have to pray. Get serious. But you can't get there because you won't want you there. One thing about a mountain, the crowd thins out. So some of us are in a place where I'm content with the level that I'm in. Oh, I'm closing. Y'all don't help me. I'm content with $10.50 an hour. Help me, Jesus. You know what? I ain't gonna never be able to change how I look. It is what it is. I ain't gonna never have a meaningful relationship. It is. And the Lord says some of y'all have settled. And he says, y'all who profess in faith don't really have faith. You just have hope. Hocus pocus. And every day you wake up going, poof. And a day will turn into a week. I'm done. A week will turn into a month, and months turn into years. And what you should have had years ago, you just still. But I've seen this before. There it goes again. Different man, same sex. Different sisters, thicker hips, same fornication. Talk to me, somebody. Different boss, different job, same pay. And the problem is, you are so sick of circling the wagons because it's now formed a trench. And it ain't so easy to step out of the trench. Some of y'all are ankle high. You gotta step up a little bit and get out of there. Some of y'all are waist high. Some of us are up to our eyes and going through the motions to either we need a helping hand or we need to lift our hand up and pull our own weight and climb up out the trench and step out and advance toward what God has for you in your life. Somebody shout, I'm going forward! Life is too short on this planet. Let me get practical. What you waiting for? To fail to make a decision is a decision. I'd rather follow what I felt was the conviction of the Lord after praying and fasting and counseling with my leaders. All right, pray, fast, and then seek counsel. In the multitude of counselors, there's seek, ask. And then, if I get it settled in my spirit, I'd rather stretch out and mess up than to stay safe up on this mountain. Y'all ain't helping me here. Won't come down in the valley and pull nobody up. You want to yell to them from the mountain, hey, come up! And the problem with a mountain is you got to come down and go through some stuff that you done came through in order to get through that stuff, to climb up to get to the next mountain. You'll be amazed. Why do I need to get to another mountain if I'm already comfortable on this mountain? Because the perspective changes from mountain to mountain. I'm on a mountain and I'm up high and I see the people from the north side. But if I can come through the valley and get on the mountain that's already on the north side, I can see the perspective from the south side. Moses, no man has seen me and live, but I'm going to carve out a hollow in the rock, and I'm going to set you in the cleft of the rock, and I'm going to put my hand over you, and as I pass by, I'm going to take it off and let you see my backside. How about everybody? Somebody say he wants to show you another side. Not if you won't come off the mountain of safety. The mountain of just ministering just to the same people. The comfortableness of receptiveness from the familiar. And when you settle for that, in order for God to advance you, he has to make the familiar uncomfortable. So now the people who used to accept you are rejecting you.
Yes, sir.
You didn't catch that?
Yes, sir.
Because rejection propels purpose.
Yes.
In Acts, the reason why the gospel went from city to city is because when they went and preached in the city, the people rejected them, so they had to wipe the dust and flee. Some of y'all, if God would have kept you comfortable where you were, you would never have come down off that mountain, and you never would have advanced to the next level in God that only comes by faith. The problem is, you had it mapped out and figured out, but you didn't factor in, and God said, I was getting ready to mess it all up. I'm done. These folks don't want to hear this. Shall I stretch out?
Stretch out.
Say stretch yourself.
Stretch yourself.
Because he's going to give you what he's already given you, but he wants you to stretch.
That's right.
Let me give you this scripture. I got to pray. I'm done. My time is gone. Look at this. Look at this. I got to close. What? I am the Lord. Can I teach you? You're Holy One. Israel's created a king. Come on, son, let's walk. I'm talking to you prophetically now. I'm done. I am the Lord who opened a way through the waters, making a dry path through the sea. He talking in it for me. And what happened is, once I brought you out of affliction, and swallowed up your enemy in the Red Sea, and fed you quail, meat, and gave you manna, bread, and sent water from a rock, and I provided for you in a place that is between here and there. I brought you from pain, prophesied a promise, but you're in the process. I took you from pain, you're in the process on your way to the promise. And you survived pain for 400 years, but can't survive the process 11 days. So is the enemy who I've been saying is the enemy, or is the enemy ease in my life? It's amazing how I press when I have an oppressor, but it's amazing how I sit back and fall into sin when I'm in the process. I've grown accustomed to pain, it makes me pray, but how do I deal with it? It ain't there no more. What? The pain. Some of y'all, if you check the record, he done healed you from stuff, but because you can't function without pain, you keep trying to re-afflict yourself because you can understand pain better than the process. Ain't nothing like trying to find a lump that's gone. Ain't nothing like when the doctor said we can't find it, you keep confessing you got it. You know why you do that? Because there is a mental blockage in you that says it's easier for me to be the victim. So since there's no more pain, I can't be the victim. So I'll conjure up some pain. So I'll stumble in sin to bring upon some affliction. It's spiritual psychology now. Am I making sense? We understand pain because we were birthed through the process of afflicting the one who loves us like no other. You brought your mother unbearable pain. When you came here, you came in pain. When you came here, you came through pain. When you came here, you came hurting the one who pushed you out. You are used to inflicting pain on folk who care for you. You started like that. What's this? So he says, 400 years you endured an oppressor and you pressed.
Yes, sir.
My deliverer is coming. My deliverer is coming. My deliverer is coming. And when I delivered you, told you to look back, and you saw the Red Sea close on your enemy, and you heard me say, this enemy you'll see no more. You did for this cause came I into the world, that I might destroy the works of the devil. The devil is defeated. Why blame him?
Yeah. That's right.
Jesus made an open spectacle of him. So he says, I caused your enemy, wham, pain is over. You have to convince yourself you hurt. These light afflictions. Talk to me, Paul. Why do you like Paul? Perspective. What do you mean perspective, Paul? I understand. And I couldn't cry about this pain, but the Lord gave me a revelation. What he told you, Paul? These light afflictions, which are but for a moment, work in us a far more exceeding eternal weight of glory. What are you talking about, Paul? Romans 8. If I suffer for him, I shall also. My perspective has changed. It's an affliction, but it's light compared to what he's going to do if I endure. I'm sorry. No. You're hearing what I'm saying? If you ain't never going back, you're going forward. Shout advance. Shout it 2 times. Advance. Say survive Pharaoh, but can't survive being left to yourself. Moses said, Lord's calling me into the mountain. Joshua and I are going to go to the mountain. He's got something to give me to give to you all. Stay here. Joshua leaves the people, goes with Moses. The Bible calls Joshua Moses' minister. Joshua was never called the servant of the Lord until Moses died. When Moses and Joshua went halfway to the mountain, Moses says to Joshua, stay here. There comes a time that when you're an advocate, when you're an intercessor, when you're an adjutant, when you serve a man of God, that you only can go so far with him. Let me hear it.
Come on.
And Moses says, stay here, Joshua. Watch this. Stay here between me and the people.
Come on, Bishop.
Now you got three categories. You got the leader, you got leaders, and then you got the people. Will you wait on your leader or will you acquiesce? I'm done. Y'all never help me here. The leader in you wants to wait on the word, but the flesh in you wants to acquiesce to what everybody else is doing. Please hear me. Moses there with the Lord, and the Lord with his finger writes out the commandments, carves them out in tablets of stone. Joshua is looking up, can't see Moses, but saw where the direction he went. And Joshua now is by himself. By himself. Are you here?
Yes.
Moses is by himself. Watch this. The people are by themselves. There comes a place when we get ready to move from a mountain to the next mountain in God, that everybody's going to have to be by themselves.
Come on now, Bishop.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
Yep.
Now please notice, Joshua is there in silence. Are y'all bored?
Come on. Go ahead.
I'm talking to y'all. Because Joshua is looking for Moses. He can't see him, but he believes, okay. But he's in earshot of the people. Last word he got from his leader was stay right here. But Moses is up there talking to Yahweh, and Joshua can hear the people. He can look down from the mountain and see them, and all of a sudden he said, man, what are they doing? And the people say, Aaron, that's the one Moses said should be the leader. Listen to me, boy. If Moses referred God to Aaron, then Aaron was the people's choice. A man don't lay hands on no prophet and give him no certificate.
That's right.
Church house prophets get certificates.
Come on. That's real.
You don't ordain an apostle.
That's right.
I'm done. What? The people start saying, Aaron, where's your brother? Where's Moses? He's taking too long. I'm done. He ain't coming back. Give me your jewelry. Y'all ain't helping me. Give me your rings and your bracelets. Give me that gold. Get all the gold you can. It's amazing how we sell out what's valuable to us for idols. How we become idols, and we don't value what is valuable in that moment. They come to Aaron and says, make us a God we can see. I'm done. Make us a God we can worship. Makes him a golden calf. Moses now gets the tablets. He comes down on his way to the people. He stops where Joshua is. Says, Joshua, what's that sound I hear? No, they helping me.
Come on now.
If Moses heard the sound up in the mountain, Joshua halfway in the mountain heard the sound too. And Joshua was in a place of saying, do I wait on Moses or do I go down and party with the people? I'm done, man. I'm done. Do I party with the people or do I stay here and wait on the Lord? And all of a sudden here comes Moses, and I'm glad you're here. And Moses says, what's that sound I hear? He said, it ain't a sound of praise. It ain't a sound of worship. It's a sound of revelry. Shout a sound. Please talk to me. Shout a sound. You ought to be so keen in the Holy Ghost that even in a church, that when the sound ain't kingdom, you ought to reject it in your spirit. I don't care what the words are. I don't care what the beat is. If it isn't a kingdom sound,
I'm done.
Come on.
America is at ease and has forgotten the Most High. And we're in debauchery. We're a man who's the leader of the free world that has 2 daughters himself. Could put pressure on the public school system throughout the United States.
Come on now.
And demand that they acquiesce that if a boy says he's a girl, that he can go in the bathroom with our daughters. If a janitor in the school system, if a science teacher decides he's a woman, he can go in the bathroom and share a urinal with our daughters.
Come on now.
When that comes from the head, citizens, we are in trouble.
Yes.
Watch this. Moses says the debauchery, the sin, they were dragging women by their hair. They were lifting up the sisters that had survived 400 years ancestry of pain when they're in the process and left to themselves. Let me submit to you, pain ain't the worst place to be in. Pressure and tribulation ain't the worst place to be. The worst place to be is at a place of ease in your life. When they were left to themselves during the process, they turned to revelry. Y'all ain't hearing me. And they started worshiping what they could see. Picking up women and hoisting them over their shoulders and having illicit sex. Sex. Outlandish sex and the infatuation with sex in a society is stage 7 of every dynasty or civilization that preceded us. There's 7 stages. The 7th stage is widespread debauchery and acceptance.
Come on now.
We're in stage 7 like you wouldn't believe. I ain't got to go there. You see it's ever before us, everywhere.
Amen.
In Atlanta, one out of 51.
1 out of 51.
HIV.
Yeah. Are you hearing this?
Homosexual and bisexual 1 out of 51. And heterosexuals, 1 out of 465 has AIDS in Atlanta. Y'all are going to sleep on me. And we're in a time of debauchery. Stage 7 of a civilization's crumble. Listen to me. Listen to me. What are you saying, preacher? When Moses comes down, watch this. He takes the law of God. And he was so frustrated that he threw the tablets of stone down to destroy the idols and destroyed the law. Don't let the vexation
Come on now, Bishop.
of the people
Well, say it.
make you devalue the word that has come from God. Don't make people's low living make you get rid of what you went to a mountain and waited on God for. Whoa! Don't throw away your calling because everybody else don't believe he's coming back. Everybody else don't believe that there's punishment for the act of sin.
Hallelujah!
Yes, sir.
Quick, some of y'all looking around looking at something. Watch this. Let me keep my glasses off because I can't see as good then. Watch this. Hit your neighbor, say advance. Advance. Say it again, say advance. Advance. My time has been gone. Watch this. Watch this. Look what he said in Isaiah 43. Isaiah 43 and 17. I'm done. Is that what I wanted?
Yeah.
Or did I say 15? I started 15?
Yeah.
Yes, I did. Check this out when I finish. I am the Lord, your God, the Holy One. This was King King. We read that. Come on to the next verse. You were right. Go on to verse 17. You were right. I called forth the mighty army of Egypt. Please hear me. With all its chariots and horses, I drew them beneath the waves, and they drowned. Their lives snuffed out like a smoldering candle when I dealt with the enemy. Look at verse 18. me. Please look at me. Now look at the screen. Now look at me. Now look at the screen. Now look at me. How y'all doing? Look at the screen. Read out loud, because I need you to hear prophetically what God is saying to us, and I'm getting ready to pray for you. Read, family. But forget all that. I gotta quit. Read it again. Shout.
But forget all that.
You didn't say it with power. Say it again. Say what?
But forget all that.
How could you go through all that and write all that history and take the people through all that stuff, and then all of a sudden take a prophet and declare, you know what? I don't even want y'all worried about all that kind of stuff. I want you to what? Forget all that. Get your neighbor say, forget those things which are behind. Shout, press on. That's Philippians 4:13. Look what he said. I gotta go. He said, it's nothing compared to what I am going to. You didn't catch it. God says, you know what? What I'm getting ready to do pales in comparison to what I did for Israel. I'm getting ready to do something so crazy in your life that it's going to make that look like nothing. What am I getting ready to do? I'm not going to give you no tablets on stone. I'm going to write them in your heart. I'm going to live on the inside. I'm going to put my spirit in you. I'm going to walk in you. I'm going to talk through you. I'm going to use you. I'm going to set you on fire. You ain't got to worry about that no more. Because if I'm for you, I'm more than the world against you. I've come to see to it that if any man be in Christ, he's a new creature. All things are passed away, and behold, all things become new. I'm letting you go. I see you looking at the clock, but I find your neighbor so you can stay here, but I got to advance. You stay stuck, son. You still coming. You've been coming in for years and still don't play it. You've been coming in for years and still don't reach your mouth. You've been coming in for years and still ain't saved. But tell your neighbor, you no longer got Indonesia. I got to move from here. I'm going up to the next level in God. I'm moving to the next level. So now give me the next verse. I gotta go. It's nothing compared to what I'm gonna do. So I'm about to do something new. Y'all better give me prophetic. You've been starving. You've been complaining. You've been depressed. You had nothing days. You've been sitting there. Wishing on a star. That I made it the Lord. Possibly the Lord. But the Lord said, you know what? Forget how I delivered this. Forget how they failed. Forget how they wondered. Forget how they let me down. Forget how they praised me. I don't want you worried about that. Never mind that. I'm doing something new. Some new. Tell your neighbor, say new. I'm doing it new. Some of y'all ought to clean out your closets and get rid of some clothes and take them to the Goodwill. Your closet's too full. Empty some of that stuff out. Make room for some new. Y'all ain't helping me here. Take that old car and give it to somebody. Bless somebody else. Because a new one is coming in the driveway. Now look at me. You ought to now start making room for something new. Something new. See, I've already begun. Thank you, Lord. Do you not see it? I will make a pathway through the wilderness. I'll create rivers in the dry land. Lord, I thank you. You made a way. It's already done. You just want us to stretch. Some stretch. I'm giving more than my time. I'm going further. I'm talking to more people. I'm putting in more prayer. I'm reading my Bible more. I'm doing something in the church. I ain't gonna just sit here. I'm getting the quiet. I'm getting the security. They need me to do. Tell your neighbor I'm stretching to get what God says is already mine. I'm closing with this. Ephesians 3 and verse 27. Now unto him that's able to do exceedingly abundantly above all we can ask of him, according to the power that is at work in us. Slap yourself and say power. Power to become. I'm the Lord thy God, which giveth me power to acquire wealth. Tell your neighbor, I'm open to hear from God, to be a millionaire. some money. Oh, I've been crying. But what is new? You can rewrite the tears. Oh, I'm going through the motion. But what is new? I'm advancing forward. Tell your neighbor, I'm excited about the new thing that has already begun. Lord, help me see it. Lord, help me see it. Shout advance. Shout advance. Say it. Sitting next to no demon-possessed unbeliever church going, I hope you got somebody with the Holy Ghost about you. Some of you demon folk in here, I found your neighbor and say, I'm looking forward to the new. I know it sounds shallow to some of y'all watching on the internet, but new clothes. I'm tired of these clothes. You know you can have clothes so long that they stop taking a wash. You can wash them and they still stink. They still dingy. Some of y'all have had the same clothes for 15 years. Get rid of that mess. Stretch out. Well, the bishop, if I throw away my dresses, I won't have nothing. The devil is a liar. You stretch it out. You making a rule for the newness. This is how, where's it coming from? I don't have a raise. I'm a single mama. Your help is coming from the Lord. He's going to do a new thing. From here. And it's a place you won't believe. I had a dream, you don't know, new church. I'll tell you about it. I don't know if it's God or not. But it woke me up and I woke up negotiating. That's how I woke up out the dream talking to a man that wasn't even in my room. It wasn't no new place, but it was bigger than this. It was a traditional church that they had modernized about 15 years ago. So it wasn't old, but it wasn't kingdom, but it was acceptable. And I felt like the Lord was testing us to see if we was going to stretch out and advance, because it was a test to see if we would seize that. Because once we seize that, he said you should seize what I'm going to do after y'all seize that. It wasn't what we wanted, but it was something from better to here. When I walked in there, I was puzzled in the dream because there was an old pastor who was pastoring the facility, and the church was full of people, about 300 or 400 people, and he was pastoring looking like a thriving church, but he was an old man, and I could just feel in the dream like it was ours. So while I was there, it was like he was trying to give it to me. And he was talking to me, and I can recall, down in the basement were offices in the fellowship hall. And then there was another room. And I saw Elder McDuffie and Deacon Paul, who most of y'all don't know. He was there with Elder McDuffie. And they were putting up a little bit of drywall. And when they put up the drywall, it closed in a room. When I looked in the room, it was our PA equipment sitting in the room. So it was like it was in transition. We were moving in while they were still occupied. Y'all hear what I'm saying? So I felt like it was ours. On the property, there was really not much pavement parking. It was more like grandfather in grass parking, but it was adequate parking. Take the edge off. It was adequate parking, and it was grandfathered in. And I'm sitting here, and I'm looking. I said, "This will fit us." The problem was the location seemed to be kind of far away. It wasn't a convenient location. And I started worrying about some of the saints saying, "Wow, they're going to have to drive even further." It was off of a main road, just up the block a little. But off the main road, it seemed like it got country. You understand what I'm saying? The main road was there, but just a quarter of a mile up the road looked like it was country. And I'm saying, "Lord, the only drawback is if we get this facility, how the people going to be discouraged from coming." So I got on the phone in the tree, and I started calling the saints, and it was an urgency for some of y'all to get there. The people were having service, and y'all was pulling up in the parking lot. And I was saying, "I don't know, look at this place." We were looking, it was about 30 of y'all that got there. And all of a sudden, I got ready to say, "All right, man of God, what do you want for it?" And I walked out the back of the church, and I looked, and I saw two properties in the back. It was a house, and next to the house was a 2-story apartment. Nice, but under trees, and I was blown away. I said, "This comes with this property? Why didn't you tell me that?" He said, "Well, we have two residents living in the apartments." I said, "Well, praise God. Hallelujah." I said, "I don't know when their lease is up, but it'll be up soon." Hallelujah. And I said, "What's he?" He says, "Nobody's in that house." It looked like an older house, but when I walked in the house, the floors were made out of mahogany wood, freshly furnished. There wasn't a speck of dust in the place. And there was rooms where it looked like glass cabinets with religious figurines of people praying. How you get what I'm saying? Oh, it looked like a show. It looked like a Hall of Fame showcase. I went in the kitchen. The kitchen was huge and unbelievable. I said, "My God." I said, "Man of God." And before I could say anything, I saw a document or a contract. And what I was after was the bottom figure. And the bottom figure said $152,250. I said, "You gotta be kidding me. $152,000 for all of this property and this huge space in Central Florida? You trying to give this place away." And I remember the parking lot, some of us meeting, saying, "Bishop, we need to get this right now. We need to get it right now." We were trying to charge $1,000, $1,500, muster up this money and get it now. I woke up out of the dream, and I said to the man who was no longer in the dream, I said, "That's all you want? We don't believe God that we gonna buy this right now. You made me an offer, and we could not refuse." But I heard this. I heard it was $152,000. But I heard the value of the property was $595,000. And I said, "Look at God. My God." And I woke up out of the dream, but I tried to throw it away because I said, "Lord, where is this? It's too far away." All I'm saying to say this to you, I don't have all the wisdom in the situation, but I'll tell you this. It was enough for the Lord to tell me we need to advance. And we're about to move on. We're moving on in our lives. We're moving on as a ministry. We're moving on. Tell your neighbor, I'm expanding. I'm swelling. My ears are gone, so let me stop. I'm swelling.
Come on now.
What you say, Isaiah? Forget all that.
Come on now.
Why? Because I'm about to do something. What's the word? I'm about to do something new. Fresh. Different. Something you might not be accustomed to. But in order to receive the new, you have to be willing to let go of the familiar. If you want wealth, You got to tell the poverty mentality, adios. I'm done. If you want rich relationships, stop struggling with the old. I'm done. Take a step forward, yell advance. Shake 3 hands, say we're moving from here, 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 we're moving.
We're moving from here.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah.
I'm trying to. How can I say this? Your comfort level
Come on now.
is about to be impacted like you. Don't rebuke the devil.
Come on now, Bishop.
Don't get upset because he's ruffling feathers.
Come on, Bishop. Come on. Yes, sir.
In order to get you out of the nest. Mama Eagle puts her nest way up in the air, up on a mountain. And after she done fed them two little eaglets, it comes up where the mama said, hey, y'all getting a little too big. Y'all got a little too comfortable.
Yes, sir. Come on now.
Y'all real fat, chilling while I go get you rats and drop them in your mouth. Now you done went from eating worms to squirrels and rabbits. And the mother comes and she said, I'm getting ready to help you two boys. Because if you gonna ascertain adulthood as an eagle, you got to pass this last test. I'm letting y'all go. You can go on. I know you got them all and things. Watch this. I know you got things to do, ball games and stuff. I know. I know you're comfortable. But you two fat eagles, see, I need y'all. You can't stay here. And what she does is something that seems awfully cruel for a parent to do. She starts pushing them. And she pushes both of them eaglets out of the nest off the mountain. And she says, I've done my job. Now a predestinated plan has to kick in without my assistance. As gravity's pulling both of them chicklets or eaglets down, one or two things are going to happen.
Yes, sir.
Either they're going to refuse to change and smash to their demise, or lift up their wings and take flight. And as that eagle starts soaring, you know what he says? He said, thank you, Mama. He said, because this is so new. And now I see life from a whole nother perspective. I didn't know this was out here because I couldn't see it from being stuck on that mountain. I'll say this to you folk that's under 40. If you keep just existing, what's going to happen is you're going to wake up one day and you're not going to be physically capable of doing some things that you let just escape your life because you'd rather stay up on a mountain. I'm going to stay with Mom and them. I'm going to stay in the basement. I'm going to stay miserable. How many more years you going to stay in a relationship that's got you cussing, fussing? You can't sleep. You can't eat. You pulling your hair out. You're not looking in your Bible. You're not even asking God, what is my assignment?
Jesus.
I'm closer. Do you know how many years I've wasted sitting back comfortable?
Come on, Bishop.
Thinking that the anointing that I have is at its optimum, that it can't be no greater than this for me. I ain't seen deaf ears open in my ministry in a long time. I haven't seen the dead risen in my ministry in a long time. Notice I say in a long time because I've seen it before. I can't remember last time in Jacksonville when some blinded eyes were opened. Years ago under a tent in sawdust. I can't remember. So either two things have been happening, Michaela, I'm done. Either I have acquiesced to sin to be like the crowd.
Come on now.
Or either I'm so comfortable that I could care less whether or not they happen in my ministry. And your enemy is that I could care less what happens from here.
Yes.
I make my $48,000. I'm gonna come home. My lazy boy it has a phone memory.
Come on now. Talk to me.
Some of us sit our butt cheeks in them seats and it's got a phone memory.
Right.
Both your cheeks just sat down. It done made a groove in the seat.
Oh, look at him.
Some of y'all remote controls, it look new except for the power on, power off, and the volume up and down and the channel change. All that's rolled off. But all the numbers and stuff look brand new on it.
Come on, Bishop.
And you know what I'm saying? It was this. I like consistency, but if I like consistency, then I should be consistently advancing too.
Come on,
When
Bishop.
consistency in the natural becomes the enemy of my spiritual development, I gotta check myself.
Yep. Yep.
I'm done.
Yep.
When is the last soul you won? When is the last time God used you? When the last time you heard the voice of the Spirit? When is the last time you've done something outside your normal? My tithe is $75 and I usually give $1.50. And when the last time you gave?
Come on.
When the last time you was in the grocery store? And I use this all the time. When the last time you was in the grocery store and somebody in front of you ran up their groceries, $27.30, and you said, you know what? Back this stuff up. I got you. The Lord just let me to bless you.
That's right.
Come on, Bishop.
Yes, sir.
I told you, but God can't think of his name. I didn't mean to preach this long. I can't think of his name right now. Forgive me. But he's a man that's a prophet. He hears from God. That's a prophet hears from God. That's what he does.
Yes, sir.
Strange and weird. This man said, the Lord spoke to him. He said, get a flight. And I want to say China. He said, get a flight and go to China. He said, Lord, for what? He said, get a flight and go to China. Yes, sir.
Good.
Get on a flight, goes to China. And the gist of this true story, I wish I could remember his name. I just remember this vaguely. He said he gets on a plane, flies to China. He's in the airport. And he goes to when he gets to the airport, he said, okay, Lord, now what? He said, the Lord didn't say nothing to him. So he just sat down in the airport looking crazy. Imagine how much money he spent. And he's in the airport. And all of a sudden, a guy's going through the airport, and the Lord speaks to him boldly and plainly. He said, that's him. Go and tell him X, Y, and Z. And spoke to a man and prophesied some stuff to him, and the Lord told him to tell him. And I can't recall what turned out, but he got back on the plane and went home. That sounds far-fetched. But when you are called to hear his voice and do what he's saying,
Come on now, Bishop.
now how many of you would have said, that ain't God, I ain't spending no money going to China and prophesying about it. Now I don't know what his obedience unlocked for him personally.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, if that's what was required from God to unlock whatever God wanted to do in his life, he had to do it. And if he missed that opportunity, how many years would have gone by where he had process days?
Yes. Come on now, Bishop.
I ain't afraid of pain no more, Mama. I done been through the gamut since before I was a believer. Soon as I got saved, I lost everything. I won't even publicly tell you everything I went through because some of y'all know the person that put me through some stuff. I went through some stuff like you wouldn't even believe, lost everything for the sake of Christ. And have grown accustomed to people lying and walking out, it means nothing to me. I found out between pain and process.
Come on now.
That when I'm in pain, I pray.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Right.
So pain and tribulation is not
A bad thing.
No.
but it's this process.
Yes, sir.
When he leaves me to me and my bills are paid. I messed up in my calling when I had rent money, when I had food.
Yeah. Come on.
When the blessing of the Lord was on me is when I messed up.
Wow.
You tighten up when your stomach hungry and ain't no food. You tighten up. You start, Lord, I need you so you live right. But when you getting squirrels dropped in your mouth from a mountain, you're chilling. Without faith, it is
Impossible to please
possible to
you.
be the dead say, advance, stretch, because I'm doing something new, and I've already begun it.
Yes, sir.
Now notice what the prophet said. Can't you see it?
Yeah, can't you already?
You can't see it because you looking like this. You know how you gonna see it? You got to close them eyes. Because what he doing ain't making no kind of sense. And the reason you don't want to make it evident, because there's some people around you. Instead of them seeing that when you get blessed, your cup going over, they don't want you blessed. So if he made it plain, they'll start fighting and start doubting and start bringing that bad energy. God said, can't you see it?
Come on now.
We get ready to walk into a place.
Yes, sir. Come on.
Listen to me, I'm done. But during this process, notice we've been under open heaven. The Lord has said during this process, that's why he called this consecration, which half of y'all are trying. The other half, it don't mean nothing to you. It's okay. I pray you get saved. I really do. I really do. You can't make folk that ain't saved live saved. There's a lot of folk here that don't have the Holy Ghost. They don't.
Yeah.
So we gotta help them, right? So between the promise is the process. And what the Lord is saying is, while y'all are in process, don't throw no women over your shoulder.
Come on.
I'm gonna be real vulgar right here. Women, unmarried women, close your legs. You don't want to mess with the process. Ain't nothing like getting right there to the blessing. Right there, you right there, get ready to get the blessing. And then here he come calling, what you doing? Ain't nothing, fellas, like you getting right to the next level, and here she come, right past you, just popping and sweet. They spoke to you in 3 months, now she want to give you some. Ain't said nothing to you. Now, you've been living right, trying to serve the Lord. You're on the precipice of the next level in the spirit realm. And here she comes to bat her eyes, blinking, you fine again. You ain't stupid. You sense the enemy. And all I'm saying to you is, you're right on the brink. I got one for you. Man, we done went 99 yards. Remember Ernest Binders fumbled the football against Denver, the Browns running back. They drove all the way down the field. Poor Browns, get ready to score, get a playoff win for the whole city. Right there, off tackle to the left, Ernest Binder. Cut back, hole this big, pretty as like he about to score. We jump on our feet. This dude drops the ball on the goal line. I'm saying some of y'all about to fall into the end zone. Hold on to the ground. Be right there. Father, in the name of Jesus. Help us to hold out until our change comes. Help us, Lord, help me to hold out until my change comes. Help me not defile my flesh. Help me not create any idols to worship. Help me not acquiesce to society and start siding with sin. Continue to convict me in my sinful acts. Don't turn me over to them. Continue, Lord, when I think about it, make me feel uncomfortable and grieved in the Holy Ghost. Because if I'm obedient, I'll walk right into the land that you've given me. Please don't let my flesh hinder my spirit from receiving what you have for my life. Help me dream again. Help me reach beyond and not settle for mediocrity. In Jesus' name, everybody's lift up their hands and say these words. Say, Father, no longer will I settle for mundane, for average living. I'm stretching myself. I'm stretching out on faith. I'm going after the promotion. I'm going to act out my talents. My dreams. What you put inside of me. I'm more than a millionaire. Listen, come on, let's confess it out of your mouth now. Listen, say this, there's more to my life. Than what I've experienced. It's not over. My best days are in front of me. I'm not a failure. I'm more than a conqueror. I'm reaching. I'm going beyond. I'm going to access all resources. The sky is the limit. I'm going to reach everything you predestinated my life to reach. No more shallow. Up and beyond. I declare as your soldier, as I stand here today, I promise you, I'm going to advance. I'm moving forward. Clap your hands if you believe that. Those that are watching my television, go forward and advance and we greet you. In Jesus' name, y'all can shut them internet stuff off. Lift them hands as well.